From ABC News World Headquarters in New York, this is World News Now.
One recent study says businesses lose 90% of their customers every 5 years and have to win over new ones at an even higher rate to get ahead. Randy Schwantz explains how in his new book, How to Get Your Competition Fired Without Saying Anything Bad About Them. And he joins us now live. Good morning to you, Randy.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. When we talk about the competition, do you think that some companies grow complacent with their success?
There's no doubt that they do. They have a lot of success and they try hard, but not hard enough sometimes.
You make some really interesting points here, and it seems to be a matter of reverse psychology. For example, your second point, nothing is either good or bad except by comparison. Explain that.
Well, there's a lot of salespeople that feel in their head and their heart that they're the best. But what comes out of their mouth sounds the same. So the second rule, nothing's neither good nor bad except by comparison, is really to help them drill down and get into concrete things so that they can articulate how they're different and better than their competition.
There's almost a matter here of trying to hook an incumbent from another company to admit that things are wrong with who they're dealing with when perhaps on the surface it seems to be perfect. It's easier to get someone to deny perfection than it is to get them to admit a problem.
Yeah, you think about it. Most of the people, if as a salesperson, when I'm calling on somebody, most of the people I'm calling on are in big positions. And they've got fairly big egos. And it's hard to get somebody with a big ego to admit they have a problem. So instead, this whole book is all about how to make the assumption what they got is great. And it's easier to get them to deny that what they have is great. And that's part of the psychology behind the whole book.
Okay, we're jumping around here. Number 6, the best idea people ever heard was the one they thought of themselves. How do you employ this?
Well, there's a whole step in the book called the vision box. And what's common for a lot of salespeople, they've been taught to go in and probe, find a need. Once they found the need, say, if I could fix that for you, is there any reason why we can't do business? And then they start to tell the prospect what they could do. This is kind of the opposite approach of getting the prospect to tell them what they want, and that creates a tremendous amount of buy-in and leads to the ability to get the competition fired.
Well, you outlined 7 points in your book, How to Get Your Competition Fired. We appreciate you joining us this morning.
Great, thank you.
Author Randy Schwantz. And you can get the latest business news anytime at our website, moneyscope.com.